Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Everyday Black Man Podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. I am Riker, and I'm joined by R. Reed and Armstead. Follow us on Twitter at EVYD Black Men, Instagram at Everyday Black Men, and Facebook at the Everyday Black Men Facebook page. Now let's start the show. Welcome, welcome. As we once again delight your earwaves with our colorful banter. You've got, of course, myself, Riker. You've got Armstead,
the Almighty,
and R. Reed, a.k.a. Burning Cinnamon.
He ain't look too burning over there. He look cold.
Nah, he look cold. That boy right there look like he not
cold
having
over there,
as much
bro.
burning.
I'm good.
You enjoying this weather?
You okay?
It's beautiful weather.
It's beautiful because
we know how you like to dress in layers.
Yeah.
Layers, so you can take them on. It's all about layers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, I love them layers. Boy, y'all should see him over here, boy.
Love them layers.
You should look at this guy over here, man. These layers on.
Yeah, man. I told him it looks like a hipster Flash. He got the red kicks on, got the Flash shirt.
Now I have different shoes, but those shoes are hurting, so I took them off. You know what I'm saying? I got myself an ocean. Took them off.
What you're saying is that you live a life of abundance.
I'm just trying to set the world in motion. You know what I'm saying? By reaching out for each other's hand. You know what I mean?
Set the world in motion.
Okay, all right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, how about you reach out to this Byron Allen court case? Because
maybe we'll discover, what we should have known all along. Once you listen to each other's heart, you find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why.
The first time ever we seen it
eye to eye.
that was a nice tie-in.
Y'all know nothing about that.
No, they don't know anything about that because that was not part of the original
song. I couldn't
song.
find that on Tevin Campbell's on his page on Apple Music. But go ahead, Byron.
Yeah, so basically oral arguments were heard. The state came with their stuff, and by the state I mean the Justice Department, because of course they talked for 10 minutes of Comcast allotted 30 minutes. And of course Byron Allen's lawyers had their say. But what was most interesting is that the Supreme Court, both the liberals and the conservatives, seemed to understand the weight of the case, which is good. Because Justice, I think it was Roberts, said basically, this could have long-standing consequences, basically, depending on how we do this. So at least he kind of seems like he understands that.
What about that new guy?
Oh, Gorgia, whatever.
Gorge.
Yeah. I'll insert something here. Riker here for another corrections. His name is pronounced Neil Gorsuch. We'll try to keep that in mind in the future, since he'll be here for a while. But they didn't mention him as anything.
He's on lower bench, right?
He is lower because he's newer. I mean, Roberts, he's been there for like a while, which is interesting that he's still there. Because wasn't he supposed to be getting replaced by Kavanaugh?
Kavanaugh should have been there still, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought, because that's what, when they said
Trump had one or two yet. He just had one.
No, Trump has had two, because Kavanaugh, Gore, and then the Gore guy.
God,
yeah, exactly. That's why when people were like complaining about Obama's
how they screwed him out of that.
Yeah, how they screwed him out.
I'm actually okay with him screwing. He would have just put the same kind of guy out there anyway.
Well, no, Merrick Garland's his records seem to be fairly regular.
In the middle.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want. You don't want someone who's super liberal, because then they're gonna be like, oh yeah,
it needs to be even. You need to do. The middle person needs to be like.
I want the court to lean liberal, but I don't want it to be like fully like anybody can do whatever they want. But I don't want it to be conservative either, because then it's just big business.
Correct. I don't get that part.
Well, the thing about it is, I mean, as much as people like to be like, we're going to take all this stuff out of politics, you really can't. So you need to build your system in a way to where it pretty much prevents anyone from taking too much power. Like, everyone making excuses for Trump. Well, true. That's the thing about it is, like, Citizens United needs to be overturned. And the only way for that to be overturned would be for both branches of Congress to overturn it and then for it to be signed by the president. But we need to overturn it because we need to get money out of politics. Like, beforehand, it used to be, hey, I have a thing and I want it done, so I'm going to like ask people and, hopefully get, a bunch of groups or unions to kind of back the idea, and then we go from there. Now it's just like, I'm just going to pay all you niggas.
Yeah, you got corporation, technocrats, and politicians.
The plutocracy.
Changing the world in their favor. You saw what, okay.
No, go ahead.
Oh, Andrew Yang said about big tech. We'll get there later. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, man. Andrew Yang on big tech has been pretty consistent.
Rattle.
I mean, I think that's the only way it can go. But, sorry.
I'm curious of what he said.
But explain it more so.
He wasn't going to break them up. But pretty much with the ad revenue that you make, you would get a touch of that. Facebook and stuff like that would go to a subscription service. What was something else I'm missing that's big?
See, I think Facebook going to subscription service isn't bad, because at that point in time, you're paying into it and you get to have more control over it. Because you can say, like, look, if you want us to all stay subscribe to
All
Facebook.
social media, I'm sorry.
Well, that's even better because now Facebook actually has to earn your money.
Yeah, how much would you pay for Facebook?
I mean, I was willing to pay $1,000 a year
For Facebook?
for Facebook,
I pay $1 a month.
but I think they can have a tiered solution. I mean, come on, they can have a tiered solution.
Correct. I mean, what would they take away? I guess it's what you would add.
Well,
Yeah,
I
what
mean,
would they
you're right.
add to it if I
Well, they don't need to really add anything. Like, so for the base thing that you're saying, like, let's say $1 a month, because $1 a month is something that anybody can pay. Then you get kind of like the Facebook that you get now.
Yeah.
For myself, I'm paying like 100 times that. So what I would want if I'm paying $1,000 a year is I want the ability to not be tracked, and I also want it to where you niggas don't show me ads. So if you're getting $100 from every person like me, well, not 100, it's more like 80. If you're getting like $80 from every person like me, then you have enough money to be able to say, you know what? Yeah, you can have an ad-free Facebook. And also, I want the ability to arrange my timeline so it's by recent, because you niggas took that away, and I never forgot that, because that used to be the old Facebook.
You had
Old
a reason
Facebook
to do what now?
and the new Facebook.
Oh yeah, old Facebook, it will always show you things in chronological order. So like if your friend did some shit that you didn't care about 5 hours later, it wasn't on your timeline because it didn't care. Like old Facebook was pretty much
like 2 days earlier. It's weird how they show.
Sometimes like a week later, it's like, nigga, I don't give a shit about what niggas were doing a week ago.
A week ago.
About a week ago. Not your joke.
A week ago.
Exactly. But yeah, it just depends. Like if companies have to actually earn your money and you get a share of the ad revenue, because regardless whether you like it or not, I mean, we do advertising, we advertise to people, but every Facebook, they have a little miniaturized you inside the little digital banks, and they're like, oh, which things would R. Reed like? Which things would Armstead like?
That shit does not work on me though.
But the thing about it is, technically it does. Otherwise, they wouldn't. Companies wouldn't continue paying. Like when we reach out to niggas in Atlanta via our ads, which people in Atlanta have seen, it's proven that some of these people actually paid for things in the past or clicked on things in the past, and that's why we advertise to them. Now, Google's a little bit different because, I mean, unfortunately, Google owns 90% of all searches. So you really can't get past
Let
Google.
go, my niggas.
Let it go. Yeah, we really shouldn't have trashed Bing as much as we did because internet, man, we had a
Bing is
field.
still around.
I know, but when Bing first came out, it was actually giving Google not a run for its money, but it was actually like, you know, kind of racing, and like the flash would be all the way over there, and this would be kind of like Usain Bolt running. So it wasn't slow, it wasn't bad, but niggas trashing on the internet, and I think that's
It wasn't superhuman.
what people really did. And yes, you're right.
Hey,
But-
Bing makes money.
Yeah, but think about the amount of money that Google makes versus Bing. Bing, let's say Bing has 5% of all.
You know, what's the name had Bing, right?
Microsoft.
What that and that? What's that guy from that show? He had a show, and whenever he found his stuff, he always went to Bing.
Oh, okay.
What's
so
that?
they basically sponsor something.
Yeah, the guy from Jackass. And he had that show.
What was that? Was that Corella?
No,
Not Corella?
dang. Bam. No, what is his damn name? I can't think of his name.
Bam Bam Margera.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Babies.
I have not cared about.
What are they
anything
good
you talk
for?
about.
Huh?
Bills.
Oh, well, bills are bills. But babies.
Also bill.
Added responsibility.
What are they good for?
Bills.
Added responsibility.
Yes.
Bills.
But what has come down the pipeline today after talking with a young lady is that apparently some African American men are seeking out women just to have mixed babies. And they don't know how to feel about that. And by them, I mean women of other nationalities who these black men want. Apparently, we're moving on from white women. Hello, Asian and Hispanic women.
Good job, young man. They want women who were raised in two-parent household. Ain't got nothing to do with none of them having them
Whoa,
cute-ass babies.
sir. Hispanic households mirror ours a little more closely. But
Okay,
I
then
can't
they
do
got the hair. Right? Now what do you niggas doing, right? They want to get their little baby with their little Mexican little. I ain't seen no Mexican black baby. I ain't never seen one.
I've seen a couple of them.
I ain't seen
it. Don't turn out
I
like
don't
how
like
you
that
think
one.
it's going to turn out.
Now when they say, because this started out with the foreign movie, right? What is it? 4C hair?
4C, yes.
Yes. See, Chris Brown was on the precipice.
It was on a what?
Precipice.
Precipice.
Precipice of something brand new, right? 4C babies, right?
Chris Brown was on a precipice for that.
Precipice.
Chris
He
Brown.
said precipice.
Chris Brown
He said precipice.
was simply just a light-skinned nigga who only wanted to date light-skinned women, but didn't want to get called out for that shit. So he said, I don't know. It's not that I don't like darker women. I just want 4C hair. This is the stupidest
He said
argument
that?
ever. No, he didn't say that. What he did more What he did more stupidly was he tried to say, no, I hang out with dark-skinned women, and he brought out this one photo from his PR team with this black woman who looks like, nigga, where the hell am I in the middle of a club? It's like he didn't actually bring out like hanging out with no friends, like any dark-skinned women that are famous.
Explain this goddamn self.
No, he does because he's a public entertainer.
I would never explain
But that's because you're not a public entertainer.
Even if I was, I would never explain.
If you're a public entertainer,
a man makes actions and never explains them.
No, sir.
A real man. See, I'm on a precipice. Precipice. Like Maleficent.
No.
Maleficent.
You leave Maleficent alone. Maleficent ain't did shit to you.
Fuck you.
She ain't part of this conversation at all. Maleficent ain't did shit wrong.
That's a callback.
How dare you? Ago. How dare you talk about Maleficent like that?
We got the holiday seasons coming up. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just want to fuck him. I don't necessarily care about having a baby about me myself.
What you're saying makes sense.
Oh God, I just looked in the mirror.
Yes.
It don't matter.
Finally, he looked in the mirror. But I think the problem with this movement is that there's a lot of these niggas who are just basically like, I want to have sex with these women and get them pregnant. It's like, nigga, you should want a woman for she is.
As soon as I had sex with a woman, I didn't try to look for no light-skinned woman to get pregnant. I just found me a woman in general. Like, I would never do.
She just happened to be light-skinned, but she was someone that you agreed with, at least on surface. You didn't agree with her on the surface?
I didn't know she was light-skinned. I don't see color.
You don't see color? Okay, Kanye. Okay, Trump.
I don't see color.
I don't see color.
But hang
them Central Park 5 niggas. Okay.
I don't see color.
Well,
the next woman I have a baby by, I'm gonna make sure she's as chocolate as
He lying.
as Janet Jackson.
Exactly.
This nigga, he lying.
What? What's wrong? Janet Jackson is beautiful. What y'all?
She is beautiful.
And she's a beautiful chocolate woman. What y'all talking about?
Yeah. She also got that vitiligo.
She ain't really chocolate though.
Vitiligo.
She ain't really chocolate though.
Have you looked at 80s Janet Jackson and looked at 2000s Janet Jackson? They two different colors.
Look, the precipice.
They two different colors.
The precipice of the situation. Man.
It's not a precipice of the situation. You
man.
realize that the
Janet Jackson is like your complexion, bro, or close to it. When you say chocolate, you gotta think about like.
Bro, are you colorizing people now?
No, he's not colorizing. He's just telling you the truth.
I'm telling you the truth.
Y'all niggas.
You or her the same complexion.
Why y'all always hating light skinned people?
I'm not hating light-skinned people. Light-skinned people, I'm not hating them at all.
This nigga said he would never have a child by a light-skinned woman.
I never said that.
Also, you're using the word completely incorrectly as well.
Yeah, that
it's
means...
a steep rock face or cliff, especially a tall one.
I know exactly what the word means. It's a joke. I found it from the show
Precipice.
called... It's a show called First Thing First, and he always used words wrong, and I think it's so hilarious, so I'm going to start doing it now.
Chocolate is Serena Williams. That's chocolate.
It's
like my God.
The Apex or something.
It's the most chocolate woman of all chocolate women.
Serena Williams. That's
Serena
chocolate.
Williams.
Man, that bitch like
which is
bro,
funny.
You talking about skin tone, color?
Skin tone.
Man, she got man features.
Chocolate.
Y'all
you talking about chocolate?
Dominating new man because she like a man herself. She built like a nigga.
No, she's not built like a nigga.
No, she's not.
Have you ever seen them niggas play?
Have you ever seen her legs and her arms, nigga?
No,
her arms bigger than mine.
I mean, that's not saying much.
They ain't
bigger than his.
They ain't bigger than mine.
No, they're not bigger than his.
No, they not.
Yes, they are. That bitch has humongous arms.
That lady does not have humongous arms. And her arms are not as big as you making it seem. You just mad.
No,
you just hate
big.
He mad, man.
He mad.
Why would I be mad?
You sound real mad right now.
You sound real mad,
and
dog.
her legs is big.
You got a lot of emotion running through you right now, man. Do you need like a yoga bath so that you can?
I'm not mad at all. I'm happy.
Her legs bigger than yours.
Serena, holla at me.
Holla at him.
You're not a white man in North Bill.
Actually, no. She's gonna be divorcing that nigga. And hey, Armstead, hey, bruh.
She's never going black.
That's a lie. She went with Drake, my nigga.
She probably won't.
Again, you're not helping your case.
You're not helping.
She dated like 3 black men. The last one being Drake. That was the wrong one to date in the wrong order.
Right one.
Well, I mean, she married the first man who treated her nicely because she dated one of them.
That's the excuse that they tell you.
Well, no. She dated a couple of them tennis guys, like what you were talking about, but she said they were frequently unfaithful.
Nigga, they had things to do.
Nah.
Do you think this billionaire isn't?
I mean, no, he's a nerd, so he's not. He's not. He's very.
So you're saying nerds are faithful?
That nerd, yeah. That nigga ain't seen pussy since Serena gave it to him.
If she has one.
She obviously has one. She has a child.
That's a joke amongst white people. They think she's a man.
I mean, that's the problem with why when white people are like, she's a man. All right, what about Caitlyn Jenner?
No,
that's a woman.
You see the South Park episode? Let's next subject. Can we talk?
Are we going to talk? Yes. We're gonna talk about Rick and Morty season 4 premiere.
Forever. for a minute. Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
I didn't see it yet.
Man, that first season premiere episode, off the chain. A lot of people are not gonna like it. I mean, nah, nigga.
Did he literally say it was average off mic?
I didn't say it was average. It's off the chain. It was great. It was everything that the season 3 premiere was. Again, but now with more Nazis.
That's your explanation?
I mean, that's what explanation.
Yeah, nobody else saw it but you.
I mean, if you want, I can spoil it.
Don't spoil it for us.
You don't want me to spoil it for you?
Well, what I watched this week was, I don't even know how to pronounce it.
It was super great.
Haikuya?
Haiku.
Haiku?
Haiku.
I thought that was a basketball anime.
That's what you thought wrong.
Yeah, they were playing volleyball. And that shit was awesome.
Awesome.
They do very good character development.
Yeah, I do like that show.
I mean, their character development is good.
You ever seen Koku no Basketball? Or Koku no Basketball? Or
No, that's more of my friend's thing.
Okay, I'm going to try that one next. They said
no, that one's good. I mean, it's
not
kind of
better
like
than Slam Dunk, though,
Ippo, Hajime Ippo.
Hajime Ippo.
That's basically an anime about boxing.
Yeah. And I watched Metal. What was it?
Yeah, I know.
Megalo Boxing.
Megalo Boxing. That was pretty good. I just wish that they had developed the...
They're doing another season.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then
It just got announced like at New York Comic Con.
Oh, well, in that case, then I'm great.
Or what is it?
I mean, New York Comic Con was last month.
We're still waiting for Tower of God. I haven't heard any news since that announcement.
Exactly. I think I'm beginning to realize that's probably bullshit.
Nah. It's gonna be slow moving, so we'll see.
You haven't even read the comics.
I did. I never finished.
How far in season 1 or season 2 or season 3?
It wasn't no seasons. It was,
no, it's seasons.
It was seasons?
Yeah, it's seasons.
I was just reading it straight forward. I was like at 100 or something.
Well, see, part of the problem is that once it got taken over by Toon, whatever, they cut out like the whole differentiation. Because basically after The Fall and Tower of God, which, spoiler alert, you should have fucking read that shit years ago. After Bam ends up getting captured by the terrorist group, that's the end of season 1.
That Ford Ferrari movie was number 1. Charlie's Angels failed this weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
It failed?
Charlie's Angels didn't fail.
Yes, it did.
It went up against 4v Ferrari, so fuck them.
Who the fuck cares about 4v Ferrari?
Nigga, that was the best movie that came out this month. You can't even debate it.
I mean, I don't even know what else came out this month.
Dr. Sleep.
Okay, you still talking?
Terminator.
Terminator came out?
Yeah, Terminator came out. That came out the
Wait, we talking about movie or we talking about like
movies?
Movie.
Yeah, remember I said Terminator wasn't bad. It was average.
They changed everybody to women.
And that didn't change everybody to women. It's just all the niggas who were men got killed. There's a big difference.
And they made
They start out with this young guy. You're like, oh man, this guy's gonna be it. The nigga dies 3 minutes in.
Arnold does?
No. Arnold doesn't die till the end.
Arnold dies in every movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for the first one.
But the thing about Dark Fate that I liked was the fact that they changed the timeline by being like, oh yeah, they didn't send one Terminator, they sent multiple. And then you see Sarah Connor there with her kids just chilling. Then Arnold come up out of nowhere with that shotgun.
That's it for Terminator for 20 years. Just let you know.
Boom.
You said what?
That's it for Terminator.
I don't think that's it for Terminator.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make another one.
I don't think they're gonna make another one probably in the next 10 years.
How much money is it off by?
I don't even think it made $50 million yet. Go look it up.
I'm pretty sure it made $50 million.
Charlie's Angels made $9 million over the weekend.
I mean, but Charlie's Angels movie looked like it was gonna suck to start off with. Like that's the thing about it.
That white chick look hot in there though. Charlize Theron.
I mean, Charlize Theron is always hot.
That's a fine ass white woman.
She is.
She'll give you some nice looking children.
I don't think so. So far, box office made $233. The budget was between $185 and $196. Yeah.
That means the budget was like $200 million.
Then they still broke even. It's something slightly off, but I think it's just I think it's probably the technology is just a little too early. All right, So Ford versus Ferrari was actually really dope. Like,
now, what was that about?
So basically, it's like how Ford got to the point where they
created
a muscle car.
The GT, right?
No. They had the GT already. They actually had to use the GT for something. Because essentially what happened is Ford one day basically walks into the Ford the second. I need to make that disclaimer. He basically walks into the factory and just shuts everything down because he's like, y'all need to each come to me with a new good idea or you're fired. And he basically tells that to everybody. So remember the guy from The Walking Dead, the guy who died the first season?
Is Christian Bale Ford or who is
the guy who plays God, what is his name? The
guy who plays the Punisher?
Plays the Punisher. Yeah, him. So he basically comes forward with the idea that we need to make a sexy car, and the way to do that is for us to compete in this race in France,
Le Mans.
The Le Mans, and everybody's like, "Nigga, get the fuck out of here!" And Ford's little dick wiper, he really makes this whole thing about it. I don't know who that guy was, but he was a real dick, and I hate that nigga. But well, he was such a little bitch for no reason. Like, it wasn't even like there was a reason for him to be a bitch. Like, he acted like the Punisher done fucked this bitch, had kids with her, and then abandoned them niggas on that nigga's front doorstep. But
kind of like how what's the name is from The Boys?
Basically, he was basically that's exactly who he looks like too.
What's his name?
Homelander.
That
nigga looks just like Homelander.
Do he?
He looked like Homelander. Homelander had a comb over going forward.
What car did they create?
So basically, they took the GT design, they redesigned it, and basically that's where Shelby gets in there. So Shelby basically is making these kind of cars, and he's kind of doing okay, like just with him and his dad. But they're basically just bit players right now, doing like the little bitch races, and they're like, we need to do like real stuff. So one day, Punisher basically comes up to him and like, nigga, how would you like to make some real money? And he's like, I mean, whatever. And basically, they promise him all the shit that they don't deliver on because they're white people, and they lie.
You saying black people don't lie? No, we're saying you lie.
Yes, we're saying that y'all talking about Native Americans. Y'all niggas promise them, oh no, y'all won't have to go past the middle of America. Nah, nigga, we need that place for settlers. Nah, y'all niggas need to get to them camps to the west. All the way to the west. But basically how Christian Bale's character gets involved is like, he's this guy who's cool as fuck, who basically was from Britain. He actually drove tanks in World War II.
Also known as Batman.
So we're going to call him that. So Batman and his son and his wife, they basically have like a little garage. And Batman's bad with money. So basically the garage gets seized by the feds. And
is it woke Batman or just Batman?
Just regular Batman.
Okay.
No wokeness to this. But I mean, it doesn't need to be. I mean, if you're looking for a film with diversity, Ford v Ferrari is not for you. There are literally no black characters. And no one with
a historical piece.
I mean, it's not even about being a historical piece. Well, yeah, you're right. It is a historical piece. But basically, the way they get into it is that Shelby basically needs someone who can drive. And so he gets his boy Miles, who is Batman. And he basically helps him design things and get everything taken care of. And originally, he's like, all right, we're going to go. Because Ford tried this Le Mans thing like several times. Was it Le Mans? What was the name of the race?
I think it's Le Mans or something. Well, you gotta look it up. I don't remember the name of the race.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Whatever. Some fucking race.
Some France race.
Foreign.
So basically, at first he's like, "Hey, Batman, you gonna come along with me?" And they developed the car, and they also survived like the car fucking up the first time. Because basically, for them, they have to race the car like 24 hours a day to make sure that they're keeping up with like what the conditions are going to be like. So eventually, you get to the point where your brakes essentially fail because your rotors essentially are not on fire, but they're overheating. So your car won't actually brake. So he almost dies like at the very beginning, the day before Ford is supposed to come out there for the second. So Shelby's like, fuck. And Shelby, of course, is played by the wonderful, is it
Walking Dead nigga.
Is it Matt Damon?
I thought it was Ben Affleck. No, it's Matt Damon. You're right.
Yeah.
But I always get them two mixed up because they both white.
But basically, he's like,
white people, you get them mixed up.
I'm really glad you didn't die, Batman. But we're kind of fucked. So they managed to get the car back together. Ford comes from the test, and Matt Damon ends up locking that little nigga nobody likes in the office because he's like, this nigga gonna fuck everything up. So he essentially talks Ford the second into allowing him the opportunity to race on NASCAR's 24-hour race. And if he wins that, Shelby's like, if we win that, then you let us go to France. Because at this point in time, Ford has already lost once. But they had the fastest time ever clocked on the track. They got to like 219 miles per hour, which Ferrari was unable to do. Keep at the same time, Ferrari also beat them out because earlier in the movie, what I neglected to tell you was that Ford was going to buy Ferrari, but give them, the ability to retain themselves. But what happened is...
Probably should have did that in retrospect, right?
No. What happened is the person, because they were like no pictures because they didn't want anybody to know what they were getting into. But a guy basically, of course, was like, hey, man, we got to take pictures. This is history. That nigga then goes to Fiat and is like, hey, man, do you really want Ford to buy your friends? So Fiat beats him to the punch with a higher deal. And then Ferrari, old man, at this point, he tells him, yeah, your mothers are whores, until Ford the second, basically that he a little bitch boy who's only being carried by his name. And that pisses Ford off, which allows him to go into full production mode with Shelby. So, of course, they win NASCAR in spite of everything that little bitch boy is doing to try to prevent them.
Did they go left a lot? NASCARs, they just go left, right, circle.
Yeah, they did a ton of lefts. It was just left and left and left and left. And they eventually get to the French race. I think it's Le Mans. They do all of that. They're doing pretty well. But Ferrari has like a lap lead on them. And basically what they do is Miles ends up getting Ferrari to basically the downfall of all men, ego. He makes him race his car at a point in time where his car has been going for 18 hours and try to keep up with Ford because Ford needed to pass him twice in order to catch up. And basically the guy ends up destroying his car. So when it looks like it's all but sure that Ford is going to win, basically bitch boy pulls one last bitch move and says, basically, we want all three Fords to go across the line at the same time, which is kind of a fuck nigga move because Miles and Shelby have basically been fighting for this whole race their whole life. So originally Miles is like, fuck that, I don't want to do that shit. But he essentially allows them to do that because then they're going to be tied for first place. Lies! Actually, because another Ford person run by Andretti was behind him. He ends up winning the race, which pisses both of them off. And he was about to beat that nigga's ass, but Miles is like, nigga, just let it go. And then Shelby and Ford race this whole new car design, and that's when Miles dies, which fucking sucks. Because he been a cool-ass nigga the whole entire movie. But because of his work on the cars and their work on the car that exploded that killed him, they ended up winning the race 4 more times. And this time, like, full-out winning because they knew they couldn't trust them niggas. But that's the only time that any American has ever won that shit was when they did it. So
Ford, go do it again. We need to have American greatness again. Make America great again.
No, Ford's not going to because Ford doesn't care anymore. Like back then, the problem with Ford was that everybody saw the Mustangs as being like little bitch nigga cars. So they were trying to like reinvent it and associate it with. I mean, a lot of the new Fords are cool, but back then the problem was the older generation saw Ford as the shit that their parents drove. So that's when Ford started the Mustangs. And the first couple of Mustangs were kind of shitty and designed pretty badly. But then you get to like the 67, 68, 69s, and they're basically just copies of the actual cars they've been racing that were, sports cars.
Shelby's and the Cobras.
Yeah. Well, Shelby was selling Cobras out of his workshop because he also designed that shit. The Cobra Mustangs are because of him. Same thing for the GTs past a certain point. They were all just redesigned by Shelby. And he went down as one of the greatest manufacturers of all time. But it was a great movie. And like it's a period piece, but it was better than
Charlie's Angels Full Throttle.
I mean, nigga, the last shit you took was better than Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels movie?
No.
Bro, it's for feminists. And
the premise of the movie is shit.
The premise.
Yes, the premises.
The premises of the movie is it's women empowerment, and Bosley's a woman now. Because you don't need any man telling you what to do. No, the problem with the movie is not that Bosley's a woman or that it's women doing it. Because Charlie's Angel, we were cool with it being women. Yeah, exactly. The problem is just now it's trash. Like, first of all, if you ever put somebody from Twilight in a movie, nigga, I'm not watching it. Hey, watch the damn. Whatever. Barbara Pattinson's Batman. I'm going to see that.
I mean, I know you are. I'm gonna wait to see how the reviews go. But
wait, who's Batman?
Robert Pattinson.
He was Edward in Twilight.
Oh,
but I'm making fun of it because the girl from Twilight, Kristen Stewart, is in Charlie's Angel, and I think that's the main reason why I don't want to see it.
She's one of the angels, though.
No, she is. She's the new recruit.
That sounds like a shit ass movie.
Nigga, you telling me?
But Robert Pattinson's gonna be an amazing.
I mean, I fuss with the black chick that's in there, and the other white girl seems to be pretty funny.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, exactly. Those two are good, but it's just like
hair,
I know that
Kristen
Stewart's character is going to be shit, and that's going to drag the whole movie. Charlize Theron is fine, and the black chick.
I don't even like white women. That's how you know. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say I don't like white women.
No, say it from your chest.
I typically don't find white women attractive except for the ones I see on TV and Ariana Grande.
I mean, true. Because people wanted to tell us that Ariana Grande is Italian.
Whatever your name was. Hey, haters, we have a lot of you. I'm just kidding. You're not a hater.
Hi, haters.
How did they listen to the podcast that long?
Niggas listen to everything.
We're gonna have to.
Jane Cano.
Jane Cano, shout out.
So we're completely wrong here. That's actually Jane Cano, played by Ella Balinska. I hope that this makes up for the fact that we were completely wrong. I hope that she has a promising career outside of movies that are terrible. She's 24, so I mean, nothing but the sky is going up. No, Patrick Stewart plays Bosley.
Oh, I thought they was replacing with a female. Oh, she a South African American.
South African American.
Is she the one in
Also, Charlize Theron isn't it?
Then who am I talking about? The white girl with the blonde hair with the short hair.
That's Kristen Stewart.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck her.
Damn.
She look nice.
So like old girl from the old Charlie's Angels.
I mean, all of the old Charlie's Angels is fine.
You know what I'm talking about, right? The one who was dancing in
I
the
think
underwear.
that was Charlize Theron in the old movie then. And I don't know, bro. Kristen Stewart, Naomi Banks,
Farrah Fawcett was in that original one.
Elizabeth Banks is fucking Bosley.
How so?
I just read it.
John Bosley said is Patrick Stewart.
You got two Bosleys.
Why do we have two Bosleys? That makes no sense. Whatever.
Okay, Kristen Stewart looks hot in this fucking movie. You don't think she does?
I don't think she does. I don't like her facial structure.
I think she looks good.
You said Christian who?
Kristen Stewart.
Oh,
I don't like her facial structure. I mean, it's a me thing, not a you thing, but it is what it is.
I just saw the preview and I was just like, I would bang that white girl.
I love how people were like, Ford versus Ferrari outpaced the box office. No, you niggas just didn't see it for the movie.
There's nothing else out.
Well, nigga, there's plenty out.
Okay, good.
No, I mean,
what else did she play in? She looks familiar.
Who, Kristen Stewart?
Yeah.
She was in Twilight.
Oh shit! They made $100 million. Damn, they made their budget the first opening weekend for Ferrari.
What about Charlie's Angels? What they make?
$8+ million.
For real, still?
Well, nah. Domestic opening is 27.9.
That's bad.
Yeah. Or sorry, I lied. Worldwide, that's 27.9 million.
That's bad.
Domestic is 8.6.
That is bad. I'm gonna go see this movie to help them out.
You just want to see that because you find Kristen Stewart to be attractive. You just see Ford v Ferrari. Like towards the end, those racing sequences.
I'm definitely gonna see it.
I know how they
They
filmed.
only had a budget of 48 to 55 million, so if they make 100 million, that'll be good.
That's why I was saying like for Terminator, well, I knew that would be okay because they definitely is gonna make their budget. Like as long as you ain't trying to be like real Avengers, you'll be fine. Like
Avengers.
Well, like remember?
Anybody got Disney Plus?
No, fuck that.
Okay, I thought we was off.
Kristen Stewart is all right to me.
In that movie, she looks bad. I don't think she's looked bad as
again. Exactly, Armstead. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think from the previews. Do you think she looked good in that preview?
Yeah, she looks good.
No, look at the preview because that's not.
No, that's not the same girl. That's not the same girl.
In the preview, I'm just like, look at that. That look like she got.
See that he's like that's the Captain Marvel I wanted.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Actually, you know what? That would be a good enough swap.
She was in a movie I watched recently called Free Fire on Netflix. Watch that movie. It's a long ass gunfight and it's funny. But she was in it. She wasn't really that significant in it because she's a terrible actress. But that movie is good. Like, watch that movie. It's called Free Fire.
You know what? I would initiate that trade. Can we trade Brie Larson for Kristen Stewart?
Watch the damn. This nigga keep doing the same thing. Watch the damn trailer, nigga.
Watch the damn trailer, nigga. Watch it. Watch it, my niggas.
Put it up again.
But, sorry.
Nigga, you fucking up the precipice.
All right, fuck the precipice. Let's talk about Dr. Sleep real quick. If you've watched The Shining, you should watch it. If you haven't watched The Shining, you can
watch this goddamn
wait for it to come to Netflix.
I don't want you to ruin it, but should I say it yes or no?
Yes.
I'm waiting till
should you pay a lot of money for it? No.
Exactly, bootleg.
No. I think it's worth. I think it's worth.
Out on bootleg now, y'all.
The Joker been out on bootleg.
Fire Stick, good copy.
Oh no, it's been out though. Good copy. Good copy. Yeah. Been out for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay, then I just checked today. Because I've been waiting for a good copy to watch it again. Because I'm not paying twice to see the same
Nah,
movie.
I'm gonna buy it. So I mean, it don't matter.
You gonna buy it?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it for real.
On DVD or Blu-ray or digital?
I'm gonna buy it on Blu-ray so I can get the digital.
Oh, what's the name of that movie too? Will the Diamond.
Yes, he's the fighter who trains the new angel.
So you watching the preview?
No, he's just looking at the list of people.
Son of a bitch.
No.
Whatever. She looks good in that preview. It look. I was just like, okay, look at you. I thought that was Charlize Theron. I don't know why.
Continuing back to Dr. Sleep.
That's how much I was.
You
gonna go see that movie.
should see Dr. Sleep.
Okay, look at it.
I think the girl who
Is that the
plays
old one?
the girl who plays Rose, or sorry, woman who plays Rose, I think she did a really good job. Also, the interracial couple aspect of Dr. Sleep I thought was pretty good.
Okay.
I think the problem that a lot of people are going to have with Dr. Sleep is that if you didn't watch the movie or read the books, you're attached.
Niggas ain't read no book. If you didn't see the first movie with Jack Nicholson, and you don't know what The Shining
They
is.
tried to bring his character back because they kind of have to. I don't know how much the book you know about, but it didn't work quite as well as it could have. I feel like they could have found at least one other white person who could act who looks just like him.
We had an all-black movie yet.
We have.
What? Tyler Perry?
Yeah, pretty much.
Go to jail?
Shout out to Tyler Perry. His studios are awesome.
I want to go.
I didn't realize
Do
how.
they got a tour?
You can get a tour. Because I didn't realize he had a replica of the whole White House. Well,
Yeah,
not the
let's do a
whole White
tour.
House, but he's got a replica of the White
I
House.
don't want to go to the White House.
No, I want to go to the White House.
Not the White House currently, because it feels like the White House.
Well, I've already been to the White House currently.
Oh, I've been to. I didn't go inside.
No, I went inside.
I didn't go inside.
Because I was before.
just drove by.
That was before, they shut that shit down. Because now,
still
like, you
going
got to
on.
be like a member of someone. You have to be like a child or spouse of like someone who's like a veteran.
That's
or,
stupid.
Well,
That's
it's
stupid.
called America. Fuck you. Fuck you, pay me.
Nigga, we pay taxes for that place. We should be able to walk in there anytime.
Nigga,
we
you
want
pay
to.
a lot of taxes for a lot of shit that you ain't never gonna touch.
I want to be able to drive a jet.
Well, I mean,
You know how
nigga,
much
go to flight
jets
school.
cost?
Bro, you don't even like roller coasters.
Correct.
What I got to do with a jet?
It's
a lot.
I was getting off the ground.
You said you want to fly a jet. Didn't he
No,
not
no,
say
no.
that?
Drive a jet.
He said you want to drive the jet.
You know what? Okay. All right.
He
all
was
right.
specific, and then he
Very
was.
He wants to drive it on the ground.
Yeah, don't ride roller coasters, don't fly jets.
Drive it down 20.
Unless you talking about my
Actually, that's partly why our highways aren't as cool as they could be, is because I think it's either every mile or every mile and a quarter, it has to be straight so that a jet could emergency land there. How often do jets go down to where we have to plan our entire fucking highway system
Oh,
around
it's
it?
coming when World War III starts.
But nigga, how many people are gonna be like, "Oh, I'm a jet. I'm gonna worry about."
This time we getting it. If it is another World War, them motherfuckers coming here.
No, we know they're coming here, but what I'm saying is, how many times do we need to land a jet or a plane on regular fucking
I don't know,
interstates?
bro. I be jumping off the jet. I be jumping off the jet.
Nigga, you ain't never gonna be jumping off the jet.
I be jumping off the jet. I be jumping off the jet.
You never gonna be jumping off the
With a
jet.
Model jet.
You ain't gonna be doing that.
Jet.
You can
It's
say as
actually
much as
on
you
and
want,
off
but
the
you're
jet.
not.
I can't remember.
Jumping on and off the jet.
Yeah.
Jumping on and off the jet. Jumping on and off the jet.
Jumping
This
on
man,
and
I can
off
see
the
jumping
jet.
out of a jet.
I
think
actually
you gonna
am
die.
going to jump out of a plane.
Exactly. I can see you jumping out of a jet. I don't think you
Not a
would.
jet, a plane.
I don't think you would
It's
keep
different.
yourself alive. I think you're gonna be too
gonna
afraid.
Go down with the ship.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're gonna go down with the ship.
You going down with the ship?
Hell the fuck nah, nigga. I got
okay.
dreams.
Yeah, I'm jumping out.
Going down with it.
All right, you go ahead.
Going down with it. Statistically speaking, I know how it already works out. I've done the numbers already. Got 7% chance of if you ride something down to the bottom, 7%. That's good.
Well, no, he's right, 7%. But you
Yeah.
got to think of the 7% where people actually live are not the same 7% that he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only been like one
if
person.
a plane blows up or something, nigga, you dying. I'm just gonna let you know. You got a chance in hell.
I mean, there's that one like
You got a better chance of hitting the lottery than surviving.
pretty much. There was one girl who, like, in Russia, a plane basically crashed, fell down. She survived because she was
The
in her
one who rode
seatbelt.
you saw the one who rode the propeller down or the jet thing.
Mm-hmm.
She rode something down. Was it the jet wing? Not the wing. She rode something down and she survived. Just sitting out there chilling. Her bones was broken and she was in the hospital for months, but she survived.
I mean, nigga, that's what half the battle is survival. I mean, the whole thing is normally you don't want it to go down at all. That's why you fly with niggas who, actually have, like, pilots that care. Because if you fly on Spirit, my
when I
nigga.
fly my jet, nigga, it gonna even be like that, nigga. We gonna be on and off the jet, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, real shit, nigga, how you do it, shit. You don't know nothing about that. East side, nigga, how we do it.
Okay, all right. Well, you can keep that east side, nigga, how you do it. I'm going to transition into the next topic, which is Def Jam is dropping everybody right now. First, they dropped Designer, which win for him. because they ain't done shit with that nigga since.
I thought he was on Kanye West album.
No, he's not.
Who else they dropped?
They dropped Davies.
Davies? They didn't really drop him, that's rumor.
No, they really dropped him.
His album came out last week.
Yeah, it only sold 3,000.
That's 1 week.
You know why it only sold 3,000?
Because I didn't know it came out.
Exactly. No, they didn't give that nigga no promo. They didn't promote no singles. But that's the same problem with designers. So like, I know a lot of people like, oh man, the nigga got dropped. That might be the best thing for that nigga, because if he got dropped, then he can hopefully pursue new music with someone else who actually is gonna care to promote him. Like I've been paying attention to Immortal Technique right now because Immortal Technique is in the middle of a tour. But as an independent artist, he's doing way better than a lot of these mainstream niggas.
I heard from him was Timmy Turner. He be walking with a burner.
You saw how popular that song got?
Really
Remember that?
Popular.
No, it did get popular.
Not that popular. Not from the popularity of his first song.
Well, nigga, that was something that was lightning striking.
Yeah.
But as popular as Timmy Turner got, remember, he had no press behind it. Def Jam didn't give him a budget. They didn't promote it. That song got that popular off that one freestyle.
Yeah.
But as much
name a Davies song.
Well, I can name a Davies album, but I can't name a song.
Exactly.
Beloved.
Song.
I mean, but also Beloved's feature Styles P. It was basically a young nigga rapping to an old
rapping
nigga.
in 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18. He had Styles P on the song. That's how you knew something was wrong, bro.
Styles P.
Yeah,
Styles
nigga.
P.
I wouldn't let him be on my song for free.
Well, no, it was an album that both of them were doing. It's a joint album.
Nigga, why the fuck was he
Styles
doing
P
that with
reached
Styles?
out to him, and they reached up back and forth.
Think about
Then
it.
they started arguing. Then they started making tracks about how fuck that other nigga, and they turned that into an album. It's an album where it's old nigga versus young nigga.
Yeah, exactly. I would not make an album with Styles P. I'm making him relevant.
I mean, the thing about it is Styles P is more relevant than Davies is.
I don't think so. One of them niggas on TV right now. We ain't even watching the show. And we ain't talking about it.
I mean, that's because we don't watch that kind of stuff.
It's the Wu-Tang story.
Again,
Because
we don't.
only one of us likes Wu-Tang.
No, I like Wu-Tang, but I'm not watching a
Exactly.
series about Wu-Tang. I'm not watching a series about Wu-Tang.
Nigga, I don't care about no damn Wu-Tang.
I know you don't. I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna watch it. Like, I'm very careful with what I spend my time on, but that's neither here nor there.
Hakuya.
The main thing here is that both these guys getting dropped by Def Jam is good for them. Hopefully they'll take it to the next level, because Designer just needs somebody to plug his shit.
Yeah.
Because if he makes something, you need to actually promote it. Nigga, you did more promotion for Designer in the last 5 minutes than Def Jam did in the last 6 years. Actually, that's kind of scary. It's really 5 years. But no, you did more promotion for Designer in the last 6 minutes than Def Jam did the entire time he was there. They misused his career, mishandled him. I think you would have been a better label manager, R. Reed, than fucking Def Jam was. You would have at least got that.
They did him that bad?
Yeah.
When the last time you heard anything about Designer?
When's the last time you heard any buzz about a Designer album? First and foremost,
Why is that though?
because Def Jam did not manage him. They signed this nigga,
And then they had him release one album.
and then they had to
didn't do
release
that well.
one part of the album that nobody asked
You
for.
make that nigga record hundreds of songs till you find one you like. And then if you don't like one, you find one you sort of like.
Exactly.
And put it out there. Let them fail twice. Because
Even if you don't, even
just
if,
release it digitally. They don't cost you nothing to do that.
it doesn't. And you have
Then you
lawyers
could
and
have put
people.
$100,000 behind the marketing, and if niggas listened to it a little bit, he'd have been okay with streams.
Yeah.
Correct.
And all you gotta do is put Amigos.
Because it's not like he did. It's not like he didn't tour during that time. He did, but y'all just kind of like, oh, new Designer material. Nah, y'all don't need it. It's like, I mean, that's kind of the problem with Dave East. You didn't give Dave East any promo for this latest fucking album that came out. I didn't see not a single, not nothing. At least for Beloved, y'all kind of half-ass put out 2 singles, and we're like, all right, well, it is what it is.
Well, Dave East raps like he in 2000. So.
But again, there's a subset of niggas who supported that.
who act like they support that?
No, they supported it.
No.
But that goes into the main point that I was trying to make, which is fake fans.
Oh.
The problem is a lot of people say they fans of some shit like, so Danny Brown had kind of the same kind of week. Danny Brown sold, I think it was 2 weeks ago, he sold maybe like 10,000 or something like that. And people are like, why are Danny Brown's album sales so low? It's critically acclaimed. People like, because you niggas say you like it, but you don't actually buy
Just
the
like
album.
niggas say they like real rap, but they always listen to
Yeah.
old shit. All this-
Exactly.
Like,
Niggas
y'all
like,
didn't pay for that old shit when it came out. I hope y'all know that. Well, they sold millions. It wasn't because of you, nigga.
no, it was because of white people, nigga.
It was because of you, nigga. Right, Designer?
Terrible, absolutely terrible. But like for
Designer in the studio right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Designer is not in the studio, but
Yes,
if he
he is.
was, we would have had a good time. That don't
You
even
would
sound
not
like
be
the nigga.
understanding this nigga. He'll be high.
No, you would have been able to understand him. You would have been
I've
fine.
never understood this nigga when he talks.
Well, you maybe haven't hung out with enough of the gullah people from South Carolina.
Why would I hang out with them? They're terrible people.
No, they actually got to keep their culture, unlike the rest of us. What I want to take this
Nigga, you
into is
gay.
music. We got Doja Cat that came out. Her album was pretty good.
Ain't nobody listen to no girl.
But the second half of her album is where she really shines. I think Asso was pretty
Asso?
darn good. It's basically a song of her talking about whether or not somebody wants to do something. And I was like, you know what? Oh, shit, no. Why did I even start that shit, nigga? Ain't nobody asked for no goddamn Jaquez King of R&B. But, yeah, Doja Cat was pretty good. Hot Pink was the name of the album. The album really started going forward with the song Say So. My favorite one off there would probably be Bottom Bitch. Talk Dirty was okay. Like That with Gucci Mane was alright. Streets was pretty good. Addiction's pretty good. Better Than Me was better than I expected. And of course you ended with Juicy, which we already kind of all like Juicy ahead of time. So it was a real album for your fans. Good for you, Doja Cat. You kind of compressed it because that was the problem with your last album. It was a little too long. Also we had Chief Keef come out with Glow Files, but of course nobody listened to that because Chief Keef is trash. Keeping it moving, we also had FKA Twigs, who came out with Magdalene, which, I mean, either you like FKA Twigs or you don't. But she did all right. I mean, I thought the project was kind of okay, but I'm not really her core fan base. But I at least tried to, give it a listen, see how it's going, and from there move forward. But last but not least, Lil Peep came out with Everybody's Everything, which feels like the first half of the album they could have kept, and the second half of the album felt like vintage Lil Peep. It's sad that he's dead, but nigga,
do drugs,
we all
nigga.
gotta die at some
That
time.
ain't
And,
why
yeah.
that nigga dead.
And also, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, ladies and gentlemen, because it will fuck you up. Or at least if you're gonna do drugs, do drugs from people that you trust.
Rain keeps falling.
Now they had another one. I think it's Waiting for
With X.
It's gonna give it to you.
McConan.
I don't know about you.
Name of the song is I've Been Waiting. The original version. The original version is
Been waiting long for you.
I mean, yeah,
I like
pretty
that
much.
song.
Yeah,
Why
that was
you
pretty good.
wanna hurt me
Basically,
more
if you
than
skip
you
the
so
first
It took out Fall Out Boy?
6 out, yeah, they took out Fallout. If you skip the first 6 tracks or 7 tracks and just do from Princess on, I feel like it's a really strong album. I think they wanted to give people a whole bunch of Lil Peep material, so it didn't turn out as well. But Keep It Cool, Ghost Boy, Live Forever, White Tee, Witchblades, Walk Away as the Door Slams are all really fucking good. Belgium, Move On, Princess, When I Lie, and I've Been Waiting are extremely strong. But you know what? Now we'll go to the relationship segment, which is Diary of an Angry Black Man, or as you said,
went back to
Journal
Journal.
of an Angry Black
Real
Man.
niggas don't write diaries. Real niggas write journals.
Well, Notebook I thought was better, but
Nah, journals, nigga.
nah, man, Journal makes it sound like you
Notebook
old.
is the gayest movie of all time. Ain't no real nigga ever watched a Notebook.
There's a movie out named Notebook.
Yeah, there's a movie called
It's one of
Notebook.
the best movies ever, nigga.
That's actually true.
real?
It is actually pretty good.
Basically, his bitch got Alzheimer's, and he told her story of life because he took track of it in the Notebook.
Yeah.
Really?
Basically, he was able to
It's the best love story
retell their entire love story.
When was they out? When did it come out?
Like in the 90s.
Dance. It's an old.
Yeah, man. Okay. In our defense, we were wrong about this. But, I mean, what more did you expect from a group of guys who probably only seen the Notebook because of their girlfriends? It came out in 2004. We were wrong. But at the same time, I mean, if you've already watched the Notebook, you shouldn't be mad. You need to find your prince guy who's going to retell your story of your life. Still, one of the really best movies ever. It's actually, that's the thing that a lot of women have been searching for their entire lives, is a love like the Notebook. And it's like,
Good luck.
well, no, it's not that. It's
I
like,
don't even remember
why
when we
would
did
it?
5
Why would a
minutes
nigga who's gonna do the Notebook want to love you?
Exactly, bitch. You always yelling and telling me about my mama and my daddy and my fish and my cat. Talking about you need to clean this up, baby. Bitch, you always yelling, son. Like, what's wrong with you? Telling me to put the clothes up. Talking about you ain't eat these meatball, bitch. I ate the meatball. You ain't eat the meatball. Then why you make so many? Because, bitch, I made
It
it
sounds
for
very
everybody.
personal. Sounds very personal.
Talking about I ain't eat the chicken.
Sounds very personal.
I don't care what she say. I eat the chicken if I want to.
But
Talking about I
basically,
eat Taco Bell.
this is a short
I can't
segment
eat out.
from R. Reed, where basically a black guy was telling women about stuff on that Yolanda show, and the black women were actually receiving it. They were listening to his message. They weren't doing like,
And they proceeded to.
Well, no, they didn't proceed to after
I'm
that.
sorry, the comments proceeded to.
Oh, yeah. The comments proceeded to basically call out this
Bitch
man
ass nigga.
and talk about how he shouldn't be talking about his feelings, all this other shit. But, I mean, look, if you're a nigga on a Facebook timeline that's not trolling, you're basically wasting your time.
Correct, because that's all I do online.
Well, no, it's because you've never once changed somebody's opinion. No one's ever been like, well, upon a review of your very reasoned thing.
Yeah, people do that to me all the time. They send me messages. They be like, you know what?
Basically, this is all delusions of grandeur.
Nigga, I don't fucking watch TV.
He also doesn't read the dictionary. But I thought it was very important.
Nobody reads the dictionary.
Because men need to
agree.
do more to actually support ourselves.
How do you feel about what he was saying? Do you feel like it touched you in your bottomless heart?
In my bottomless heart? No, I don't necessarily say that. What I would say is that I felt what he was saying.
I felt like he needed another mate who's just as sensitive as him.
Well, I don't
know. Who are we talking about again?
A black guy who
just a black guy.
Told a whole bunch of black women basically about how it feels from the other side. Because he's like, I always feel from women. I hear about all the other things that some other guy did to you. That's not me. I'm not that guy. I didn't do that to you.
My problem with most women that I've noticed from everybody just talking is all they do is fucking criticize you.
Well,
but you do not criticize them back, and I'm just
no, you don't waste your time criticizing a woman back.
Like even after you tell them, they will consistently criticize you.
Yeah,
this is every person I know. All they do is criticize. I'm like, bitch, then why are you with me? But I don't think dudes ever say that. It's like, why are you still around?
Well, I mean, the thing about it is, this is gonna come from
cause that dick.
Well, no, from my conservative place.
I think I give dick to
but in my conservative place, I think part of it is because we each have a role to play in a relationship. And sometimes a person will motivate you by trying to derail you. Is it right? No. But most things in life ain't right. So you just take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you got the facts of life.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds whatever, but...
So you think that bitching and moaning and constant criticism is a mechanism that God gave women to make you be a better man?
Not to make you be a better man.
That's something that would just
but to give you something to
women,
fight against. Because the biggest problem that a lot of people have is you can have the best relationship in the world. Niggas get bored. Oh, your girl don't cause you no problems? She do everything that she's supposed to do?
I've never heard a man say that.
Yeah, but you also never heard a man say, you know what? Whenever she says some bullshit to me, that makes me want to prove her wrong. And when I do prove her wrong, then she gonna find some other bullshit and I'm gonna prove her wrong on that too. And it's just a constant struggle of her being wrong and then finding something new to complain about, and then being wrong and then finding something new to complain about, and it just keeps on going. I don't think you would.
Yes.
I think you would leave her. But I don't think you'd kill her.
Or just cheat on her.
I mean, that's also possible given who you are. But
yeah. Rush Hour 3.
You don't say no precipice.
That ain't gonna make it to the precipice.
The apex.
See, that's how. See, if you had said apex the entire episode, that would have been better.
Precipice makes sense.
Not based on definitions.
Nah, you need to go look at the definition again. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I read a book before.
Have you?
That's a good question.
Exactly. Sometimes I wonder.
Last book I read. Sometimes I wonder what the hell is going on.
But all things aside, children, we've got to return to one of the more fun segments brought to us by Armstead. So Armstead, you want to read it off, or you want me to do it?
You know what? I'll let you do a couple of them.
All right. First one.
Hold on, what are we doing?
Young M.A., this or that.
Oh, man, that's so fucking...
Return to this or that.
Are you using women? That is so subjective and sexist of you.
Continuing on. Young M.A. or Queen Latifah? I'm going for the Queen.
That's not really a choice.
Yes, it is. Which one? Which one?
What are them niggas a nigga? Wait, it got to be the Queen Latifah from Set It Off, though. Not just any Queen Latifah.
Yeah. Set It Off, Queen Latifah.
Set It Off, Queen Latifah.
Or Young M.A. I'm taking Queen Latifah all the way. RV can't even decide.
Because I'm not going to be objectifying women like that.
Says the guy who is trying to find the right woman.
The white woman.
Which one of these is the white woman?
The white woman?
Yeah, which one of these? No, you got to take one.
You don't have to take either.
Yes, you have to.
I chose to love myself.
So he's going with Young M.A. What about you, Armstead?
I had to go with...
Trying to make a choice for me.
He did make a choice.
I did.
He didn't choose the white woman.
Okay, you would have taken the Queen?
You didn't choose the white woman.
All right, Queen it is for him.
I would definitely have to go with Queen as well.
Yeah, Young M.A., I'm sorry.
Objective.
This is nothing against you.
We should think of women in better terms and love them more. That's objectifying person.
Okay.
Maya or SZA?
SZA, my nigga. I love her. She's a wonderful woman. I'm glad that her voice has recovered.
Maya. You are weird.
Why'd you choose Maya? What about her?
You don't understand why that is so weird.
That's a beautiful woman.
I mean, yeah, but you have to hang out with her.
That is so weird.
Why is it weird?
Hey, don't you have a sibling that kind of looks like somebody at one time?
Man, I won't think about that.
Okay.
And she only resembles her a little bit.
Yeah.
Have you seen Maya now? And man, Maya's gorgeous now. Still.
I'm not disagreeing with it, but I mean, you got to hang out with her. That's why, like, SZA, I feel like it's interesting.
You want to bang your sister?
No. What the fuck?
No. Of course, R. Reed takes it to weird places.
I did not take it to a weird place.
You did take it to a weird place.
You did take it to a weird
My
place.
sister don't even really look like that anymore.
His sister growing up, she did when she was younger. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
But she looked just like Maya.
Okay, you can't still find Maya attractive?
As soon as she said, okay, that's fine. All right, so you find your sisters attractive?
I don't have sisters.
You find your brothers attractive?
I think I'm not gay.
How do you know that? Have you ever tried to be gay?
Nope, I never tried that.
Then how do you know you're not gay?
Because if you never try something, then you never have to find out.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
You know you're not gay because you tried it.
How do you know, sir,
like
that... No, I never tried it.
You didn't try it?
Nope.
You sure you didn't try it?
You ain't tried it twice?
1,000%.
You ain't tried twice to make sure?
No. Why would you try anything twice? Why would you, first and foremost, sir, if you already got a good thing
Tank said it was okay to try it.
If you already got a good thing going.
Tank said you suck a dick, you ain't gay, bro. Yeah, I figured you would agree.
First and foremost, I don't care whether Tank sees himself as gay or not. If you sucked a dick once, I don't care what you have to say after that point in time when it comes to whether or not something's gay or not.
Hey, bro, I'm not objectifying his sexuality by him just trying to suck a dick.
It's not objectifying sexuality. It's saying by virtue
Well, he didn't say he tried it. He just said if you tried it.
Well, no, that's kind of like saying that he tried it.
Yeah, that's like saying I like drugs, but I'm not doing them anymore. I mean, if you do them, that's not good for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Or something like that.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Okay, so next.
No, R.E. didn't go.
Oh, he didn't go?
We already got the same answer.
No. Oh, both of y'all Maya?
Because
you want to bang his sister?
Maya. No, Maya.
You want to bang his sister?
I actually never wanted to. Never.
But you want to bang Maya?
I've only seen her.
Maya looks like
times.
a sister. I'm making the whole point of the bullshit
argument.
argument.
To make a joke?
No, I was making the point of what you were saying.
You tried gay sex, didn't you?
What is up with you?
You tried it twice.
You tried it twice.
I had never tried gay sex once, twice.
That's good. Me either.
3 times a lady.
Hold on, what? Did
Sorry,
she go back
into that.
from male to female?
I mean, sir, if someone...
Oh.
No.
Those Transformers still count.
No. What I was thinking of there's a conservative group called like Change Something Org, and basically they're people who were transsexuals who now changed back, and they're like, no, everything's wrong. It's like, but you tried it.
I mean, they know, like you know.
I mean, if they know, we'll have to give that to them. But no,
I'm okay with not knowing.
I'm okay with not knowing that either.
Ashanti?
You mean you don't want a pussy?
Or Tracy Ellis Ross?
Ashanti or Tracy Ellis Ross?
Still bad. I follow
yes,
her on Snapchat.
Ashanti.
Is it Snapchat or Instagram?
I'll take Tracy Ellis Ross.
Nah, I don't know.
I like her. I think she's a very funny person. Yeah, she was in Girlfriends. I really liked her then. I like her now. Yeah, she's in Blackish and Mixedish.
Yeah, and I don't like neither one of those shows.
I like both of those.
I bet you.
Well, no, I like Blackish. I don't see the point in mixes. I don't want to go. I don't like going back in time.
It's to perpetuate that I'm mixed, so I'm kind of white, but I'm kind of black. But trust me, you are what you look like. So if you conveniently looking white, you're gonna be white. If you're more black, you're gonna be black. Well, the black people don't accept me. Black people don't accept nobody. Nigga, shut up.
Yeah.
No. We're not discounting. We're not discounting people's experience.
I'm definitely discounting their experience because they benefit from white privilege.
Sir, that's just penis envy. It's like when women say men benefit from. Just because I have a penis doesn't mean that I'm a terrible person.
If your grandma was a fucking millionaire, then she still took care of her little Negro children, Negro grandchildren. When she died, then yes, you still benefit from white privilege.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
No.
How's that not true?
Just because she took care of you doesn't mean that you got anything. The whole point is that you would need to actually have an inheritance in your example.
White people don't they act like they're going to abandon it. Or let's say you have a better chance of getting inheritance than a nigga like me.
Okay, I would agree with that. That part's fine.
And more than likely you are going to get it because they don't. I don't really see
Nah,
that. Do you see
white
them
people
abandoning
all the time do that shit where they're like, "Yeah, you gonna be in the will, baby," and then you go up to that courthouse on the day that will is read.
That
and your
is
name ain't
possible
known.
because white people are fucked up. But what I'm saying is, you can benefit from white privilege.
Yes, you can, but you also have the problem, mixed people, of not fitting into either category, and that can be hard because black people don't really like you because they think that you got privileges, even if you didn't,
No.
and then white people don't like
Black
you
people
because
accept everybody.
no, we don't.
We just don't accept those weirdos.
No, we don't accept a lot of
Weirdos.
people.
Like who?
We don't accept mixed people, which
I don't know if that's true.
no, it is true.
I got mixed cousins.
Yeah,
I
but
accept
are
them
they
just like
truly
that.
accepted?
What do you mean truly accepted? They my goddamn cousins. I don't know.
No. Not your
could you?
family. Cut that shit off. Because you're going to generally accept your family for the most
Steph
part.
Curry's mixed, ain't he? Ain't he like we like him?
Nah, not Steph. Steph ain't really accepted. You niggas don't really like Steph.
Because he light skinned.
No, because Steph Curry is Steph Curry. But continue on, Armstead.
Oh, okay. Tiana Taylor or Doja Cat?
As much as I love Doja Cat, I think we'd be compatible.
I
I
know
feel
Doja
like,
Cat wears dildos, right?
I think you're thinking of a video that wasn't Doja
Huh?
Cat.
Oh, I'm like, what?
Exactly. Doja Cat don't do that.
I'm not objectifying women, but Tiana Taylor.
I mean, Tiana Taylor, no doubt. I mean, Doja Cat is a close second, but Tiana Taylor is just something about that woman, especially that snapback that she got immediately after that baby. Like, there are so few women who are that motivated.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because by the time y'all get most of these chicks pregnant, they just gonna be fat.
Yeah.
Well,
Prime.
that, a lot of women just don't have motivation to get back to who they were.
No, they
as
just
far
lazy.
as like,
They just lazy.
well, no, it's not necessarily laziness.
Oh yes.
No, it's not laziness.
Okay.
Because laziness
You're making
implies that they're
excuses.
not doing anything else. Generally speaking, if they had a child, they're doing a shit ton.
So and I see people do it
Nigga,
all
we
the
not
time.
ever gonna have to do the level of stuff. Like that's one thing. Oh man,
That's not true.
I'm gonna split
What?
off here for a second. But there was a post on Facebook where this woman was talking about how my husband changed the diaper, and everybody's like, "You got the best husband ever." It's like, well, I mean, the bar for men
I
and
changed
women.
most of my daughter's diapers.
Yeah, exactly, nigga. You should have put that shit up on Facebook. Women would have eaten that shit up. You missed out on a golden
He
opportunity.
was doing what he was supposed to do, though.
I believe so
I
too.
do want to have a son so I can change his diapers.
You can get pissed on a lot.
I wish he would. I'd smack him in the face.
He's
Smack
gonna
a baby. I smack everybody.
still piss on you. He ain't gonna care.
No, you do the shield, bro, and you pull from the bottom. And if they shit it, you did another diaper or you use a wipe and always shield. But yeah, next one.
Next one. Let me see.
We all agreed on that, right? Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it makes only sense.
Yeah. Britney Spears in her prime or Taylor Swift?
I'll take Britney.
Taylor Swift all day.
Okay, y'all can.
Them lips.
Nah, the booty is flatter than goddamn the
Both of them got
precipice.
flat
Yeah, both of them got flat booty.
Well, I'm not objectifying women once again.
the precipice on that one
Precipice
is
of that
off.
booty.
The precipice is off.
All right, next one. Lauryn Hill or Nia Long?
Neil Long all the way.
I like Lauryn Hill.
Nah, Lauryn Hill don't know how to pay her fucking taxes.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about just looks, man.
Just looks Neil longest.
No. The problem is looks
He
is
don't
gonna
like
fade.
light skinned people, remember?
That's not true.
That's
mean,
a
that's
perfect
true.
example. Because Lauryn Hill and Neil Long should not even be in the same goddamn sentence.
No, never.
Yes. That's you hating light skinned
Lauryn Hill is
No,
not
it's
that great
not.
a singer. Lauryn Hill is not that great
She
a
don't-
person.
She don't look nowhere. She ain't in the same realm as her.
Y'all tripping.
No.
No, we not.
No. You just hate
You
light
tripping.
skinned people.
I don't hate light
You
skinned
just
people.
dislike light skinned people.
That's not
what
true.
you-
Hey, y'all. I do not like.
Light-skinned
Yeah, you
women.
don't
Dislike.
like light skinned people.
I do not dislike.
Just say
light
I like
skin.
light skinned people.
I do like light skinned people.
Okay, then why was it
I
so
like
hard to
light-
say
Majority
that?
of my relationships were light skinned.
You don't date light skinned women.
He don't date light skinned women. He'll fuck them.
The majority of my
But he won't
women that I've
actually
dated
stay-
were light skinned.
Nah, who?
Come on now. Do I gotta
Who?
say names on here?
Who? Say some
Do I gotta say names on here?
non-names. Say some
I don't know
non-names.
none of them because they all dark
You
skinned.
know,
You are a liar.
Everyday black man, we're gonna go ahead and end this segment so that Armstead can come up with this bullshit.
Yeah, because he's lying.
I'm
He
not
lied
lying.
his ass off.
He be in the dark continent with
Dark
with gone.
continent with these ladies.
I love my dark women.
Hey
you
man,
know? But I like my
Love
light skinned
dark.
women
I
too.
just like
Love
women in
them
general.
dark.
I don't just objectify them by their skin color or anything.
anyway, thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go ahead and end this podcast. We appreciate your support. Check us out at EVYD Black Men on Twitter, Everyday Black Men on Instagram, and the Everyday Black Men Facebook page.
Page.
Hey.